We chant the four great bodhisattva vows. Sentient beings are numberless. We vow to help them all. Delusions are countless. We vow to see through them all. Opportunities to awaken are infinite. We vow to embrace them all. The Buddha way is endless. We vow to embody it. We'll start with 15 minutes of seated meditation. We chant the Gatha on opening the sutras. This Dharma, incomparably profound and minutely subtle, is rarely encountered, even in hundreds of thousands of millions of ages. Now we see it, hear it, hold, and maintain it. May we completely realize the true mind of all Buddhas. Well, hello. Tonight, the Dharma will be shared with us by Briar Hengdal Windwalker.
Good evening, friends. I recently saw a conversation on a Buddhist discussion board, and it reminded me of one of the reasons why sometimes people don't like Buddhists. I know that's hard to believe, but it does happen. We manage to offend people here and there. And they were talking about the subject of compassion and action in compassion, and someone, I'm sure very well intentioned, posited the kind of standard response that, well, since all realities are subjective and this person is suffering, but it's not really suffering because it's just their mind, they're just as well where they are. So we'd be better not to interfere and change the path that they may be on in their karmic journey or some such. So to think about that and about that action and about compassion, I'm thinking actually about the section of the Noble Eightfold Path and where it goes, Shila, morality, or as I prefer, virtue. So a story. Tanzan and Aikido, two monks, are traveling down a muddy road in the rain. And they come around a corner, a bend in the road, and it's still raining. And there's this beautiful young woman in a silk kimono and sash standing off the side of the intersection, unable to figure out how to cross this muddy, wet road. So Tanzan immediately picks her up and says, "Come here, girl," carries her across the mud, puts her down, and the monks continue on their journey. Aikido doesn't speak for the rest of the day as they're traveling until that night when they get to a lodging temple. And then he bursts out and he says, "We monks are not even supposed to touch a woman. It is dangerous, especially a lovely young woman. Why did you do that?" Tanzan says, "I left her there by the side of the road. Are you still carrying her?" So what is right action, right speech, right action, right livelihood? Virtue. This is a question we've been asking of ourselves, of each other, throughout the history of Buddhism, other religions. In the Dhammapada, Buddha gives the instruction to cease from evil, to do good, and to purify the heart mind. This is the teaching of the Buddhas. And we're really good at talking about the cease from evil part. That's the common construct in all religion. We're really good at thou shalt not. Whether we actually obey it or not is a separate issue, but we always talk about thou shalt not. We're not very good at the thou shalts. And I think it's really important that that's mentioned in the Buddha section of the Dhammapada, and that it is carried forth. Nowadays, many schools of Zen incorporates some variant of that as what is called the three pure precepts. It's often translated a little bit differently. Sometimes the third one, instead of purify the mind or the heart, is save the many beings, although one could argue that that's do good. But the point is that it's not just cease from evil, it's do good. The point is, as Thich Nhat Hanh instructed, engaged Buddhism. What is doing good? What is going out? What is acting as a Buddha acts? Acting from compassion, not just bearing witness from compassion, but to act, to teach, to help. We often forget about that part. The thou shalt have compassion, thou shalt have sympathetic joy, thou shalt save the many beings. When the emperor spoke with Bodhidharma and said, I've built temples and ordained monks and given sacrifices and had ceremonies, what merit have I attained? Bodhidharma said, no merit. And again, this gets misinterpreted. It's not that as practitioners, there's nothing to doing good. It's that the emperor was doing something for merit. That's not doing good. That was an investment. The emperor wanted to be told that he had gained merit. He wanted his ego soothed, that he had done good. He wanted to be praised for the temples and the ordinations. No merit. There was an ulterior motive. There was something other than doing good. Doing good is because to do good is the way of the Buddha. That is the action of the Buddha. That is the teaching of the Buddha. Cease from evil, do good, purify the heart mind. This is the teaching of the Buddha. There is no sitting as a stone. There is no just witnessing the world. If we don't do good, we are not acting as a Buddha. And then we are not engaging the Buddha essence.
Thank you, Briar. We will resume with 15 more minutes of seated meditation. So we'll chant the Heart Sutra. Mahaprajna Paramita Hridaya Sutra Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, when practicing deeply the prajna paramita, perceives that all five skandhas are empty and is safe from all suffering and distress. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. That which is form is emptiness. That which is emptiness, form. The same is true of feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness. Shariputra, all dharmas are marked with emptiness. They do not appear or disappear, are not tainted or pure, do not increase or decrease. Therefore know that emptiness, no form, no feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness, no eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no body, no mind, no color, no sound, no smell, no taste, no touch, no object of mind, no realm of eyes, and so forth, until no realm of mind consciousness, no ignorance, and also no extinction of it, and so forth, until no old age and death, and also no extinction of them, no suffering, no origination, no stopping, no path, no cognition, also no attainment, with nothing to attain. The bodhisattva depends on prajna paramita, and the mind is no hindrance. Without any hindrance, no fears exist. Far apart from every perverted view, one dwells in nirvana. In the three worlds, all Buddhas depend on prajna paramita and attain anuttara samyak sambodhi. Therefore know that prajna paramita is the great transcendent mantra, is the great bright mantra, is the utmost mantra, is the supreme mantra, which is able to relieve all suffering and is true, not false. So proclaim the prajna paramita mantra. Proclaim the mantra which says gate gate parasamgate bodhisvaha, gate gate parasamgate bodhisvaha, gate gate parasamgate bodhisvaha. Here's where we have our personal dedications of merit. If there's anyone you would like included in this, let me know. There'll be a place for you to do that. All sentient beings are one seamless body and pass quickly from birth to death. We remember those who cared for us and are gone, those who are ill, those who are at war, who are hungry, and who are in pain. May they heal and have peace. We especially dedicate our service to Mike Gingy Wood, the Windwalker family, the Guy family, Is there anyone else anyone would like to add?
Ooh, I got something.
Say again?
Oh, hey, it's me, Mike. I got something. One dedication of merit to all indigenous peoples because, like, Thanksgiving's coming up, and I don't blame anybody for celebrating with their family, but yeah, fuck genocide. So, dedication of merit to indigenous people, y'all.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
All beings in the 10 directions, subject to the good, hatred, and delusions of themselves and others. All Buddhas throughout space and time, all honored ones, Bodhisattva Mahasattvas, wisdom beyond wisdom, Maha Prajna Paramita. Life and death are of supreme importance. Time passes swiftly by, and opportunities to awaken are easily lost. Strive to realize your true nature. Do not squander your time by night or day. So I'll extinguish the candles, and those of you on Zoom can hang around for the Dharma chat. And thank you for joining us.
Thanks. Good night, y'all.